Alright. Uh... Hmm. Right, let's see, which one? Right, we gotta go back and talk to Titus now. Hello, Titus. I have a boombox.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
They have 4 clowns, and you must be like an elephant. So about the tape.
And
Nothing. She stands by what she says.
that fucking fucker.
Yeah?
You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you.
Yeah.
It was at her.
Thank you, rhetoric. Okay. Gold. It's just lockers. It was just locker room talk. It was not evidence. It was dark stuff, but didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected it to have more of an effect. She pretty much laughed it off, Titus. Ooh, I kind of want to go with number 4, saying that she pretty much laughed it off. Or 2. Yeah, let's go with 4. Make him pissed off.
Fucking fuckity fucker. What did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. If anything, she seems turned on by the whole door gunning thing. Let's go with 2. Actually, I think that made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
No good goddamn psycho whore.
Ooh.
Seems like they wanted to give Klausea a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Yeah, she really didn't.
Alright.
That's great.
Oh, fucking righty then.
Yeah?
I guess it's good then.
Yeah?
Fucking.
Uh-huh.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Ooh.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect.
Yeah, it
Any
is.
thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Ooh, good idea. I mean, I think that you had a lie planned. She didn't play along. Maybe she isn't who that she thought she was. She isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's still in denial, you know, like a defense mechanism. Nah. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? That sounds like the good grounded approach. Ooh, actually, here's what I should do. I should maybe say maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Yeah, we should definitely mix it up a bit. So maybe I would go with 2.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
You don't know? She was a model. She won a pageant. She's not just some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough. She's a hardcore party girl with the bigger death wish than mine. I guess you do know her. Nah, he doesn't know shit. Oh, man, I accidentally healed myself. Hey, I should really stop using the D-pad, I swear. I keep telling myself that. It's like, hey, use your left stick. Make sure I won't accidentally trigger the health items. Yeah, I kind of want to say that either I compliment her or mention how she has a bigger death wish than me. Yeah, this is pretty hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw the
you're
drugs.
right about that. She takes way too many
I
drugs.
saw. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's as they say. You can't do anything with an underdose.
Yeah, underdose isn't an actual word.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean,
All
she
right.
has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe. I think you had a live plan and she didn't play along.
I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This tape was the last chance of her to do what was planned.
But she didn't.
Yeah.
She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Yep.
Fantastic. So now you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys, we should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
Uh-huh.
Success.
Yeah.
They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Yeah. I kind of want to go with this one as well. But I feel like I've already went through that question. I mean, you might as well mix it up a bit.
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility.
Okay, that was a one-liner. So let's just wrap it up. Just be straight with me.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
Uh-huh.
The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it takes is a nudge.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between you. I can see you're tired too. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
Ooh.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
My. Ooh, I could convince Titus he is being manipulated. Although to be honest, I'm pretty low with. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna leave for a second. Let's see, rhetorics. All right. Wear the polo shirt. Actually, I don't think he's like will interfere with it. Yeah, it seems like we're fine. Alright. I'm really tempted on maybe coming back to that. Really tempted on maybe coming back to that.
The man ponders.
Yeah, okay, here, we'll come back to that soon. Maybe we'll go visit her upstairs real quick. Just, you know. Oh, right. Just to, like, send a message from Titus. And that she might be a bit in danger from him at this point. Since, yeah, just... Yeah. Alright. Let's see now. Hello.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
If I look her in the eyes.
She looks back. Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you
Okay.
through the reefs and sounds of her persona.
Alright then.
We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit. Miss Aranye Disco Dancer.
Whatever,
You
my
want to
eyes.
put your hand on her back and feel
What?
it arch.
Okay,
The
let's look
strange
for her
moment
eyes.
ends. It was brief.
Okay. I came here to deliver a message. Ended up getting weird, I guess. I ended up staring. Alright. I should probably go take him to the body. Probably. Yeah, okay, Kim, let's go. You made some good progress while you were gone.
Yes?
Okay, I'm going the wrong way. It's, this way. No, wait, it was actually this, down the street, right? Right, down the street. Also, I should probably go report the body.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Yeah, 41st station.
It will take...
Her voice.
Gottlieb, what you get yourself into this time?
I've been bad. No. Hang up on
Anything
that.
else I can help you with, officer? Just...
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I'm happy to report I found my badge.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
I've actually lost my gun too.
10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days.
Okay.
Over.
Well, I've successfully found my gun.
10-4, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I
Yes.
will make relevant changes to the report.
Exactly.
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Okay. I guess I just gotta take him to the body. Also, I think reloading the game actually did help not have any audio. I don't know. I probably should have restarted it last night. But, yeah. Anything in the traps? Wait, where'd the trap go? Oh, here it is.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid.
Alright. Yeah, we did do a lot of, like, trying to hunt a phasmid last night. Mm-hmm. Alright. So, let's get going. Oh wait, I think there were stairs right over here. Yeah, there were. I don't know, they kind of like blended in with the sand? Yeah. Let's see, I think... Well, first things first, is that crazy lady still there from last night when I retrieved my gun? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like she's here anymore. Yep, she's gone. Alright. Trying to like remember my way back to the boardwalk. I think it was through the middle section here. I think by the church. You know, I might as well check the traps that are over here. I think wasn't there a trap here? Surprisingly not. Oh wait, there is. Oh wait, and bottles. Mm-hmm. I do like how they actually show you the bottles. Mm-hmm. Yep. I wonder if there's like an achievement for collecting all the bottles in the game. Like recycling or something? It's a recycling achievement? Alright.
Just dead and dying locusts, and the slow swaying of surrounding reeds.
Mm-hmm. Alright. You know, I could probably... Don't know if I want to get rid of them. I really don't know if I really need... No, I think I could probably get rid of the Kingdom of Concism. Because it only brings up my level cap for violation up to a 5 and logic. I'll forget that. And with that one, I'll actually replace that with... Thinking date of birth generator? Man, that's going to take 7 hours. Okay, let us begin. So 7 hours in-game time, so... Yeah, I don't know how many hours that will be in real time. Let me try another crack at that bunker door.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
Okay, so I think, yeah, no, the boardwalk is on the opposite side where I'm at. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, let's just head over there and just try to get to that dead body. Mm-hmm. Okay. The boardwalk. It was... I thought it was over here.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere.
Hmm. Wait, what? Okay, I think it might have been... Okay, it might have been a bit more to the left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, over here. If I can figure out my way around. Hmm. Oh, okay. I think it was over here. No way, it wasn't. Dang it. Okay, we'll get there.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Alright, I was supposed to get back to him, or talk to him. Okay, it's a long shot, but can you help me contact Coleon?
Well, that certainly depends. You know, the popular image of the Coalition is of a monolithic politico-military entity. But in reality, it's comprised of many interconnected, yet semi-autonomous components. For instance, the offices of Inchicom are responsible for military affairs. These offices are located in the Bank of the World building, just a few kilometers from here. Well, then there's also the Provisional Commission, as well as the Institute for Revacholian Culture, with its architecturally significant headquarters in Le Jardin.
What is Instracom?
Instracom is responsible for all aspects of the military occupation of Revachol. During the revolution, they coordinated the efforts of the Occidental and Gradian invasion, but these days their function is primarily logistical.
What is the inner site of the Revachol culture?
Oh, the Institute is a marvelous organization. My favorite part of the Coalition by far. Their mandate is twofold: to export notable works of Revacholian culture throughout the moral intern, while also importing the most important culture products of the wider world to citizens of Revachol. There's an exhibition on Vespertine Proto-Expressionism that I can't wait to take Mikhail to. We're working our way through the major artistic movements of the last century.
And then who handles the money? That got to be the economic component.
Of course there is. The Coalition's economic affairs are handled by the Bank of the World, Revachol Mission. They operate in concert with the Institute of Price Stabilité in Serre-la-Clé.
Okay, let's proceed.
Ah, that's simple. You're looking for the Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It's a sort of clearinghouse for coalition affairs in Revachol.
Okay.
Yes, this is just the sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
If you will, picture the coalition as a kind of wheel. The hub of this wheel is the Comité de Responsabilité, and out from that hub radiate a great many spokes, which connect to Inchicom, the Institute for Revacholian Culture, the Provisional Commission, and so on.
Okay, so if you're not part of the Colion, then how do you know so much about the bureaucracy?
I have a long-standing interest in political systems. You see,
Okay.
it's my personal theory that political systems are a lot like personalities. In other words, how a state organizes itself is in some way the public expression of its innermost character.
And what is the innermost character of the coalition then?
The man smiles at you for a long moment.
Of course, officer, we've only recently met. It would require a more thorough conversation than we have time for to answer a question like that. It's fascinating to think about, though, isn't it?
Alright, how do I get in touch with the committee?
Well, now, that is rather complicated. You can write to the committee directly, but I understand that there's quite the backlog. A month or more, according to friends of mine who just so happen to know about this sort of thing. Of course, if you could somehow contact Coalition Warship Archer, you could reach the committee directly. But, well, that obviously presents any number of logistical and technical challenges.
Okay, then what would I need to do to contact a military warship to talk to a civilian bureaucrat?
A very astute question.
Okay.
You see, in addition to its role as a military warship, the Archer is also responsible for coordinating all coalition communications and surveillance operations in Revachol.
Hold on, it's watching us too? Or... I feel like there gotta be another way. Yeah?
Well, I suppose you could rent a private aerostatic and attempt to rendezvous with Archer directly, but I must caution against it. Warships like the Archer are usually authorized to fire on unidentified aerostatics on site.
Okay, and then we just proceed. So how does one go through contacting a coalition warship?
That might be the trickiest question of all. From a technical standpoint, it shouldn't be all that difficult. You simply require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on coalition frequencies.
Okay.
The problem is that those sorts of radio transmitters are tightly controlled by the coalition. Even the RCM doesn't typically have access to them outside of special joint operations.
He's correct. It makes coordinating operations with the coalition exceedingly difficult from our perspective.
What am I supposed to do then?
All that said, someone with a powerful radio and a certain level of technical skill might be able to circuit bend their way onto the coalition frequencies. It's only too bad the old Feld engineers are no longer available. This sort of thing would have been right in their wheelhouse.
She's not a Feld engineer exactly, but perhaps that programmer from the church might be of assistance?
In any event, it's a fascinating technical challenge.
That's actually a good point.
I'll be very interested to see how you tackle it.
Okay. Sounds like a wink wink nudge nudge. I want to hear about the frayed building again, and you look like so... Okay, let's leave. I'm not going to be begging for money anymore. We are perfectly fine. I have like 121 royales and 79 cents. I am good. Let me go check on that payphone actually. Is it still operational?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter, caustic taste on the tip of your tongue as you look at the handset.
Yeah, and I was busted. We killed it. But maybe it wasn't ever operational to begin with. I don't know. Alright, I need to figure out a way to get to the goddamn docks. Brr. Okay, so... Alright. I think I would need to have to go, like, all the way around. So probably from over here. Or no, it would actually be over here. Okay, I need to figure... God, I have a horrible sense of direction. Man. You gave me like a regular map, I would still not know where I am.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere.
Will we actually get a chance to see a phasmid? Knowing this game, possibly. Okay, here we go. I kind of remember now.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them.
Oh.
A single
Okay, that's
person
Kim.
stands on the
Okay.
sideline.
Kim, who was in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
Yeah, what if it was the Fed personnel when their assets were being seized by the revolutionaries?
Another likely scenario.
Yeah.
Or maybe...
You mentioned that the coalition forces could have been them against the wall.
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall.
Okay.
To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Well, that was interesting detective work. Can I get across? Cam, how do you get it? Okay, there you go. Thank you. Was this not the area I was supposed to go into? To the dock, really? Ah. Man, I can't find these docks anywheres. Or I can't find a pathway to them anywhere. I guess I'll just keep doing some wandering till I finally figure out where the docks are. Maybe I'll go stop by the church while I'm at it. Yeah, let's go take the shortcut. Alright. Alright, the church is right over here. Actually, wait a second. I didn't actually even pick up the stuff over here. There we go. Can't climb ladders. We're too old. Alright. In we go. Alrighty. Hello.
Yes, what is it?
What if I just force you to leave? I'm a police officer. No, let's not say that. What if you didn't leave? What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre and he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Okay, we're pretty high, the roll this. Convince her to cooperate with the Ravers. Aww.
Hey, what makes the world go round?
No, that's a bad idea. Don't say anything. Listen, how about we offer you part of the profit?
Nope. Not interested in your degenerate money schemes.
Damn. I wasn't kidding earlier about the contacting the Kolian worship or anchor. Can you help me?
Do I look like someone who has time for side projects at this moment?
If you want her help, maybe you should help her first.
I can't convince her right now. I gotta put another point in suggestion. And I sadly don't have any points. Yeah.
The mother of humanism stands above you.
This is
a precious and
Warless
complex wax
Gale.
painting on a single pane of glass.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
Oh, you knew this place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before.
What else
in the wild reeds.
do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
Respectful?
Yeah.
Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
Are you?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
I didn't know you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional.
Oh, okay.
The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Alrighty. I don't know if we can get any progress anywhere at the moment. I guess we might as well go back to the Ravers. Perhaps.
Come on, get in. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this. I'm
Okay.
sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Sure thing. He doesn't join us.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Logistic? Maybe everything isn't quite as you're told. Take a moment to analyze.
Nothing jumps out to you. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Really? Because I could have sworn something's not adding up here.
How about you get out and breathe? The air in the tent is too thick for you to think
You're
clearly.
talking about the church
Yes?
again?
What's the deal?
I was using the mainframe Sona and this formerly programming Fortress.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
Did not
What a
like it.
pity. A shame. Unity! And you can't just evict her?
I mean, I could go for another try to bring the hammer down on
Hell
Law.
yeah! No, Noid. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
I really want to lie.
Egghead cannot be.
No worries. We'll figure it out.
Alright, I'll see how it goes.
Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Alright, you know what? Yeah, she's not helping us out, so we might as well just try to kick her out.
Hello again. My associates?
Yeah.
I haven't got... Sorry. I just don't tell people about my
Okay.
friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
Alright.
To the cops.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
A silver bird.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different.
Okay. Oh, there's like a bunch of bottles here. It's just like a trail. So wasn't Tequila Sunset like the name of drink in Fallout? Or was it like something like I forgot. It was like the competitive to Nuka-Cola, if I remember correctly. Sunset's Sarsaparilla, okay. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get back to those docks. Don't think I can get behind this. Okay, let's go back to the church.
Yes, what is it?
Interesting. A police officer trying to evict a citizen from a public space, despite the Wayfarer Act.
Wait, what's the Wayfarer Act?
The Wayfarer Act states that citizens have the right to gather in public spaces unless they're disrupting the public order.
And she's not. Disrupting any order, I mean.
I'm a circuit bender. And no one ever has anything against circuit benders.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think I might as well just go lie. See what happens when we lie. I mean, at this point.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub? What a shame. Unit! And you can't just evict her?
Yeah, I can't evict her. I tried, but she quoted the Welfare Act, and she is actually correct about it, so...
We can figure something out. Right, guys? Work out a deal. We can run the club without bothering her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman's.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in
You
the
know
tower.
what? We lie.
And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music? Wonderful! If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
Alright.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Let's see, so... Can I at least try... I don't know. Like, I haven't found the docks yet, and here I am going back from the tent to the church. Back to the church to the tents.
Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? What a freight. Thanks.
Half formidable, Victor.
You're not really feeling it, but you should try to force it anyway.
Yeah, fine.
No, but you see, it doesn't matter whether you care about it or not. It's the law. I'm not going anywhere.
Fuck. Am I really gonna be pulling out my gun? You're right. The Welfare Act is a foundation of the order. I can't cross it on my whim. You're welcome to stay. May I have my gun? Please just go, will you? Pretty please. Okay, no.
Of course I can stay. It wasn't even a question.
The lieutenant pretends he didn't see your little temper tantrum, preferring to inspect the golden stained glass window instead.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Okay.
Great.
Well, I'm pretty much locked out of this one. Yeah. I cannot help out in this situation. Might as well go find the dock already. Oh, finally. It was right over here. Here we go. Here's the dead body, Kim.
A man lies on the...
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's been dead for a while. I'm surprised no one found him before you came along.
Yeah. Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
Yeah, like it took me a while to find it.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
Looks like another old drunkard to me.
And he was married.
I mean, I see a bottle right next to his corpse, so I can't really not assume.
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident.
I mean...
If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Yeah, like, what about the bottle?
Oh, yes.
What about the alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
Oh. What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab.
Yeah.
It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Indeed. Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials.
Yeah.
I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Mm-hmm. But then I might as well just mention the lynching.
No, I don't see anything that points in that
Yeah,
direction.
it really doesn't.
For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident. Unrelated to the murder case.
It is.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But
it does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure.
What do we do with him?
Although there's still a question of identifying the body. From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
What about the field autopsy?
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal.
Oh, right.
And this looks like a simple accident to me.
Alright.
I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work. Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
Let's see, we found we should finish this. Let's leave this for the station. Decide we want to decide. Let's take the case.
Alright. We've already examined the library card. Let's call the Jamrock Library from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about this Billy Méjean. And while we're there, we should also call the station. Let them know that we are taking the case.
Here we go. Now we can actually proceed with this.
indirect modes of taxation.
Alright. Now we can finally go back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm starting to understand why it took me like a bit to actually find it. Almost an hour. Because, yeah, it is a bit to the side. Mm-hmm. Alright. The game does not detect the bottle right in front of me. Oh.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
What? Good to see you too,
So what do you
friend.
want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I've
Interesting.
got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that
Blue
piss.
medical spirit.
Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Some speed. Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Let him speak.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
Keep him talking.
What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
So where'd you get the bottle from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
Oh.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That's a good tip I still remember. Sounds dangerous.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame in taking money from the... I mean, okay, how?
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers. Fight 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
Oh. Can I smell it first? I think it will prove useful, yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it.
Nice.
That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Nice.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Ah.
If you drink this, then you'll die.
Okay.
That's a fact. And that's why we're going to save you from yourself and store this as a sellable item. Go sell it at the pawn shop for a profit.
Okay, thank you, Logic. While I'm at it, I might as well buy... I'll buy some alcohol from you.
Bottoms up, Captain.
And, I don't know if I want to buy some speed.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
Alright. I mean, I could get another story out of him for another with the bottle I currently got on me. But I'll hold on to it for now. But I guess I could go sell the blue medicine? Yeah, let's go to the pawn shop. Oh wait, I walked past the pawn shop. I mean, actually, might as well go report the body in.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft globe.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, contact me to the library?
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to the librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
Yeah, I'm looking for information that you could provide me about Billy Mijin, a reader.
Billy Majon, you
Yes.
said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He is also dead.
Yes, hello, are you still there?
Yes,
I
I am
found Billy
here.
Majon's home address, is that alright?
Yeah.
No phone number, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Ah. Yeah, the home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe.
Really?
Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
By the pier, north of here, those big apartment buildings there.
Oh. Do you have any other information?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Well, he'll never get a chance to read it.
Good. You have a name now.
Okay. So yeah, Billy Mijin is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know that it was her husband? Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Okay. Can Marie describe me what the husband looks like?
Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
Okay, what was he wearing?
1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Okay, well, let's just go over this question. So Billy McGee is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know that it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me.
Okay.
Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
Yeah, thank you. That's all.
Happy we could help.
Anything else you need from me?
I need to report a dead body.
1 moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Yeah. Here's the details.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
Someone might have pushed him. No.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
Yep.
Any information on the library card?
Yes.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
You're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for
Okay.
reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? 57?
That is all.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
Alright, well that does it. Okay, so they said it was like one of the houses up here, right? I wonder if this will give us like an excuse to like walk in. Like, can we like say...
A sturdy metal door. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Okay, hey there, I've checked the backyard, we couldn't find a way.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
I could do my authority. Ma'am, we're looking for Billy McGee's apartment. We have important news to deliver.
No reply. You can hear faint sweeping inside. A
Ma'am.
gust of wind blows through your clothes.
Alright. So we gotta convince her. Let's go, Kim.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Am I? Or, ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering the police matters. I may force to refer you to the potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, it's like a carrot to the stick.
Yep.
Hold your horses.
Oh. You hear a click the night latch.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Oh, finally. Now we can actually get access. Mm-hmm. Hello, ma'am.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Okay.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
This won't take long. First on the policeman, you ask, could we open the door? Are you sure you don't want to see my badge?
I already told you I don't care about any badges.
Alright, this won't take long.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Yeah.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Okay, do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
He wanted for murder. He's going away for... Nah, there's no trouble at all, ma'am.
Talk?
Just want to talk, you know? Yeah.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28.
Okay,
Go
thank
to the
you.
balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Let's see. I'm looking for Billy McGee. Do you know where he lives?
It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her.
Oh,
You'll
boy.
find the Majors in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
Okay, and also I'm looking for the parents of a kid named Chuno.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom.
Dang. Okay, I got another few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Okay, what can... that's all.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Well, that's all. Thank you, ma'am. Alright then. Wow, we got a lot to explore here now. A lot to explore.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Hey Kim, look at this.
I'll keep my armistice handy, detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century
I didn't
and
see the
quickly
antlers.
adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
The star upside
to
down?
symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
I didn't even tell it was upside down. Now that you mention it, it actually does look like it. What about the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Okay. Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Okay.
Smug superiority,
And
aesthetic musings. The triumph of capital is undeniable. But maybe the guns were sort of cool. Revolutionaries had loads of guns. Whatever kid drew this graffitio will get it one day. You just can't beat freedom and hustle jiggling all the time.
Okay. Oh wait. Got some new glasses. The flip-up type. More eviction notices and missing pets. Dang. Old sneakers.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Looks like we found Kuno's dad.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Knock slightly.
No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door, leaving the panel with a sticky 1 shaped shadow and a marker drawn 2. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through the metal.
Okay, let me actually equip them in my hand then. There you go.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Secure to snip, the cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Sure. Yeah, I hear him. I think I hear him snoring.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Speed. I'll take the speed.
You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Oh wait. Okay, never mind. I couldn't interact after that. Alright. Oh, there's not really much to interact with in this room anymore, so I'll take his pants. Let me actually look at the stats on those clothing. Composure.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Look at the pile of clothes. Slowly reach out your hand.
Something underneath there is breathing.
Keep extending your hand towards the pot. Actually, hold on. Let me talk to Kim about this.
Yes?
Okay, not to actually talk to him, but...
A bundle of... In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Look at the pile of clothes. Okay.
Something underneath there is breathing. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
Pull the blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol, and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Yeah, Cam, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is.
Huh.
Look, it moves.
Yeah. And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Max Tor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. Max Tor is a gas company. He's wearing free socks from a gas company. They probably came with the bills. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Is this Kuno's father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
I was expecting something worse.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon.
Yeah.
Not that he was, but...
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
So... hold on, what's happened to his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
Okay, it doesn't even depict that in the illustration, but yeah. He's gonna sleep it off. I know this shit. He's some serious damage. I'm still not sure he's not dead. No.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Maybe we should help him?
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The arms house would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Years, months, weeks. The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Do I whisper to him? I'll figure out what he's trying to say. Let's figure out what he's trying to say.
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
You say?
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece.
Okay, I took care in front of me, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
Okay, well. Oh well. Yep. Oh. Okay, there's a lot in this bathroom. Interesting. Like I said, like the bathroom right next to your actual room. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like there should have been like a doorway over here. But I have no architecture. Oh wait, there's even more here in this building. View. Okay. Oh, hey, we're on the roof. Alright, we have finally made it up here.
number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup alongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Should we discuss this before moving on?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
Okay.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice?
Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Yeah, okay. What if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
Let's proceed.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Alright, let's knock.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Let's see. This is Billy McGee's home. This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously.
Come in. The door is open.
Okay then. Hello.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh.
Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
Alright.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea?
Okay.
Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
It's not about the cockatoo.
She just nods.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is it?
It's
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Okay. How have you been?
How have I been?
Yeah, how have you been?
You're not here to discuss me. What is this about, officer?
Can't write a scene without knowing the actors.
Okay, right.
Get comfortable.
So you live here with Victor, your husband, right?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here.
Okay.
We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning them in the book stand.
Mm-hmm. They came home later. They're good girls.
Okay. Well, and where is everyone?
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
Out where?
He has a problem with drinking.
Huh.
And so he disappears every now and then.
Yeah?
He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
To your knowledge, did he make it to the library?
No, I guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home.
Oh, man. This is awkward.
It shouldn't be long from now.
What
He's
was
never gone for more than a few days.
Well, a few days, you say? Well. What was the name of the library?
Oh, it's in Jamrock. The one at Mayrow Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public Library?
I think, yes, if that's the one on Mayrow.
It is.
Yeah. And what was he supposed to do in the library?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Was it the Glinting Curve by M. Tybalt?
Yes.
Do you remember what he was wearing when you last saw him?
His old leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
What about the inner lining? Or no distinctive features?
No, well, the lining is hand-sewn. It's blue, I tried to make the thing more
probably shouldn't have
weatherproof
mentioned
since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
Yeah, I don't really want to mention the lining because that probably would have been too specific, and yeah.
She folds her hands across her chest.
Ah, too much small talk. God damn it. Fuck. Not really looking too good. He's dead.
I don't want to.
But we have to.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, come on, empathy. Kim. It seems like there's a part of me that refuse to do this.
Do what?
Officer.
The lieutenant warns you.
Too late. You ruined it. Just say it now.
Your husband's dead.
Excuse me? What?
Ooh.
What did you say?
She's in pain.
Yeah.
She's in so much pain. And so are you. Your chest is burning.
We are very sorry to inform you, but your husband, Victor Méjean, was found dead this morning on the Martinez boardwalk.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
Uh-huh. There's the kitchen table and there are 2 cigarette butts still in the ashtray.
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I
Yeah.
want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. We are very sorry for your loss, man.
What happened to him? Tell me.
Okay, we might as well tell him. So he pretty much fell and he either drank himself to death or he smashed his head against the bench. He fell and smashed his head against the bench. Drank himself to death? I feel like that might be easier. Yeah, I feel like that might be easier to say.
And you just found him there? Lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
For a few days at the very least.
She doesn't reply. Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together. You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
Oh.
Unreal.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
Smack your lips. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll call them. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
For God's sake, lie.
Okay, we shouldn't say they still on the boardwalk. I don't know where they go. He's in the morgue.
And who should I contact?
He was taken to the city morgue.
Yes.
The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral.
Thank you, Drama.
Here's his number, in case you want to contact him earlier.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
I shouldn't say, sorry I couldn't do this. I have a brain condition. We should have mentioned that. No, it's alright then.
Again, if there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call the RCM, ma'am.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake. These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon to a scream.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
Alright.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her and leave the room? Yeah. There you go. Alright. Yeah, we should hit Kim.
So, the death notification.
Yeah, that did not go. I'm sorry, I know I fucked up.
It's alright, don't worry about it. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
There's not much we can do for them anymore.
Alright. Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
We should get back to our case.
Yeah, let's
There's
go.
nothing more we can do here.
Alright, let's wrap this up.
And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay?
Okay.
Now let's go.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, okay, we can actually just go through here. I did not realize.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced.
Oh.
Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Evening? Okay.
We should return tonight after we have finished with our day's work.
Okay,
How
so...
about 9 p.m.? Sound
9 p.m.? Sure.
Tonight at 9 p.m. Right here.
Gotta remind
Apartment
myself.
number 28. Good. Let's go.
Yep. Let's see, apartment 30. Okay. I guess that's all our business up here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Okay, well, let
The
me...
lieutenant is concentrated on the hallway,
Let me
scanning
knock.
both ways. No reply.
Okay, now we snip it.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
Okay.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Why does this tent have a bust of Krasmano in their bedroom?
The White Star, the photos on the wall.
Hmm.
I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Okay.
I suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Hmm. Yeah, so let's get going. Oh wait. Let me check. Oh hey. What is that? A lounge jacket? Huh. Yeah, these apparently breaking into people's
You hear
apartments and
someone
stealing their
walking
shit.
around inside. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Is the police? Well, is she the old lady? No, the old lady's there. Hold on. Oh, a magazine. Okay. Yeah, we were just literally stealing shit in this apartment.
You hear a poor
This
communard.
is the police.
Do I have to open the door?
I mean, yeah.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to
boy.
open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have lit.
Okay. That one's locked. Oh, that one's made. Like, I can see they even tried to put it under the door. Yep. That one's, I see a hole. Apparently. Huh. Okay then. Yeah, someone did tear down the wall in this place. Okay. I want to say that I've explored almost all of this place. I say that while I'm exploring more of this place, finding more things I missed out. Wait, I took the door, right? Did I take the stairs? Wait, no, these are the stairs upstairs, right? No, wait, this is the exit. Oh, wait, this is the exit. Okay. Great.
The door is closed again. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room.
Yeah, it's Gary. Hello.
Trying to sneak up on me?
Okay. I didn't actually figure out the door that led up to Cindy. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't actually figure that out. Oh yeah, it must have been this door right here. Okay. So, now then. Okay, locked. Hello, Cindy.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
Pissed and fuckers sends their best. Oh. Oh, was he associated with those? Oh, right, we did.
I don't believe it.
Uh-huh.
I've never known those boys to have manners.
I think they're afraid of you. Maybe it's just Skull solidarity. Seem to hold you up to high esteem. I made up the sending the best part, but I did talk to them. They seem to hold you at high. Yeah.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull? Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
I need to heal anyways. Okay then, how's that? But I really want to be a skull.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance.
Okay.
Then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring...
I don't believe it. They'll never be skulls. Thank you for passing on. I don't believe it. They'll never be skulls.
She throws you a conspiratorial
skull is
glance.
silly.
Then presses her finger to her lips and squints.
Have you noticed this place is a sepulchre?
I don't believe it.
I made it up.
Figures. All of you are liars. They're such sweet boys, though, aren't they? My sweet, sweet wannabe skulls. They'll never be accepted. But they're hot. Thank you for passing on the message.
Okay then. Which door did I came out of? Oh, okay. Guess we're in the coal area. Enough coal to last several winters. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. That's all I can get from this room. Uh-huh. So yeah, at this point I've been almost everywhere at this point. Yep.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
Who lives in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I talked to someone through the door.
Impossible.
What?
I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Alright, do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job.
What about the
I
hole?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
Literally through the walls. Is one of the residents on vacation? The mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else.
Let's see, who lives behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Oh, you mean the star antlers?
The symbol of what now?
You know, like the World Revolution.
Never heard of it.
Okay. What about the man that lived at the end of the hallway? Uno Ritur.
I don't want to talk about Deweeters.
Okay. Why not?
Addicts. All of them. And sometimes I hear them screaming. They don't like me cleaning behind their door. Think I'm listening in on their fights.
It was dirtier there, after the janitor's closet. She avoids the end of the hallway.
We saw unpaid utility bills. Aren't they going to be evicted?
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out. I don't like talking about those people.
Okay.
She mumbles some kind of a response.
Okay, so this door should have been empty, right?
You hear someone walking around inside.
Did you break in here?
Rearranging the furniture.
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Let's see. I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's a break-in.
Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
Yeah. Dang. Look at that. Okay, then.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20, at least.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Inspect the past apartment. He's gonna ask you some questions. Might as well inspect it.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Alright, nice haircut.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
Who lives in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny.
Okay. My money also disappeared, I think. Well, okay. That's probably due to us spending on drinks. I couldn't have seen such money. This apartment looks pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a $1,000,000 view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
The radio computer wizards are invested with magical economic powers.
So wait, what happened to the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
So what are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Sounds like they knew how to have a good time. Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
That's all.
Of course.
Oh, can I take it? I can. And that. Alright. Oh, that's all.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
I mean, yeah, I'm a cop.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Alright.
What now?
Okay, that's it. I swear, her composure looks like she might snap any second by now. Just, mostly because I guess I'm looking at this profile picture where they're just smiling. Yeah.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10, just a real agent setting up the room for a new tenant.
I see.
Yeah.
I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yeah, radio computer wizards are coming. They're going to save the place and the economy. Let's see, what else can we say? No one is coming. There will be nothing but squatters unless we start killing the real estate. We start killing real estate agents. Lax woman, the sexual deviants, that's who'll come up spit. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment needs slow change, incredibly slow. As mentioned about the radio computer wizards.
Oh, I do like wizards.
Yeah.
And people like that.
Now that I think about it,
they have a lot to tell us about our fates.
there is a radio computer wizard we could go ask to live here.
She means clairvoyance.
Alright. Yeah, I really wonder if we could ask that lady to move into this apartment. That would be nice. And that could maybe solve our issue. Yeah, let's go try that out. I wonder if we can go back to the bookstore. I know, it's been a while.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Alright, we could talk about her daughter.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Alright, I don't know if she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. This is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter. Yeah, it's actually super right of her kid to shoot. Yeah, even I don't know anything, but yeah.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Yeah?
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
Okay.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
Okay, and is this husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
And your husband also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
And is she your only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Of course, yes. This economy.
Exactly.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Okay.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Okay.
The woman looks
Let's
aloof.
conclude it.
Her features much softer.
How you doing, kid?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
Hat.
Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
Oh, a detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now.
Okay, thank you for the
Mum
hat.
notices.
Dang, what a nice kid. Oh, great. Oh, great. We look like Indiana Jones. Hell yeah.
This bookstore is not strictly amidst the various... The point of the book many others on this shelf is to give people medicinal advice in various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Wait, what? A police store? What would we even sell?
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Maybe we should buy a book. Sure.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
I mean, I've already stolen the book on cockatoos.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen. Mistaken identity. Sure.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
Mm-hmm. You know, why don't we access the other radio computer inside this place? And then we go check it out. We go use the password we now have access to.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Let's not do that. Let's not lift that. I should probably get out the flashlight. Alright.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering,
Insert
casting the
the
framework in
production
a soft
schedule.
glow. Fluorescent like a smooth draw, the filament slides. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Let's try the
Good.
password.
Please repeat the password.
Life after life, death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else?
Nope,
Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing.
Nice.
A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan.
Now let's see if we can
A black
finish the
crisscross of
handout.
letters covers its surface. It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Access. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
So read about the capital. I want to know about money.
In its short time of existence,
Yeah.
Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly
might be
insane
interesting.
amounts of money.
Okay.
The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Ria, but then came the delays.
Oh.
Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Ria, with only half of the game finished.
Damn, gosh, where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Okay, read about the workforce, who worked there and how long.
Fortress Accident employed 18 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did the radio game need so many artists?
It didn't.
It didn't need so many concept artists?
No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules.
I mean, I can kind of relate, especially the last bit.
One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Let's skim through the productive schedule.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the concept artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers, with their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches. It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team.
Man, this is reminding me about this one game. I forgot what was the title of it, but man, it's the fact that people are still paying the Patreon or something for it. And yeah, it's just never going to be released at this point.
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account.
Wow, that's a lot.
They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
I could have bridged the gap. Yes, it was me. They should have had me.
No, you couldn't have.
What do you mean? They totally could have.
Definitely not. Not a chance.
Okay.
Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Sulisław Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
So who were these people?
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like the earliest concept of a video game. How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
Wait, how many combinations could you make out?
Do you really want to know?
No.
There seems to be a calculation here.
Yeah.
But it may take a while.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Good call. It's more than the number of atoms in the observable universe.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
This must be some anomaly Suna mentioned in the church log.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Igaunian investors pulled the plug.
Okay.
What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air.
When the project was returned, it was completely blank.
Alright.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
Damn. And they lost the whole game and they wouldn't even pay for it? Wait, wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What does it say?
S. Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
Okay. It seems like a perfectly reasonable explanation. Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Read the note at the end.
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church said.
Okay.
The production schedule depicted it was impossible not to fail. They tried to, they thought they couldn't. No, that is until they discovered the Valley of the Heads. No, it was good. At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk born Suliswav Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map.
Alright.
This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would so many. Well, yeah, that and the on the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little. What is clear is that one day an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred. Something spooky happened with the machines, and the game was lost.
Okay.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel. They always read the terms of service. And let's face it, they didn't have any money. Mysteriously enough, it was the lead. Yes, I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement, in the ice bear refrigerator, near where that's not what her colleagues. She's right, actually. Nothing wrong with keeping this type of filament memory in a fridge. The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the filament slides out of its glowing nest. It's empty, like the filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Okay, well that's it. Wait, hold on. I think I've already been in the back rooms over here. Oh. Another postcard. Alright, hello.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Why hasn't her business failed? I don't know if I should really say that.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the Whaler on untethered setting? I want to die for that.
Ah, yes. Fortress accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Sure.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
I want to go over this one. I know I'll probably lose. I don't know. Yeah, well, I might as well.
It's you again. Are you looking for a dad?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm.
Wait, what the
in
fuck?
here.
Why do what? No, I'm not stripping. Just start taking off your clothes. You need to. No, I'm not stripping. No.
She has begun to idly clean one.
I'm not stripping. It's the most like random loss I've seen. I feel like I should maybe go back to Titus and confront him. Like, let me look. Am I think let me just quickly go back. And yeah, let's see.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you like I already told you?
Okay.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh, you're not just calling me a clown anymore? Mm-hmm. Okay, rhetoric. Yeah, let's do it.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
Convince him he's being manipulated. One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district.
Alright, that's
their
it.
Responsibility.
Case closed. Look around. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just killed you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Or because of some chick, because you're a foreigner, because you work for the wrong people, because they like killing. I'm really tempted either with because of some chick or because they like killing. You know what? Yeah, because they like killing.
Yeah, we liked it. It was fun, wasn't it, guys? We had a great time.
You guys are like admitting the manslaughter now.
It wasn't for your fucking entertainment, Dennis. She...
Uh-huh. He has a hold on himself.
They kill you because they think it's funny.
They just hang you in the dark, like in the dark ages, make you a display of your corpse. They club you from behind and then string you up and then go back to drinking. It's cool, guys. You drag them out back, light their corpses on fire, and piss on them. You don't care. Ooh. I'd say we'll go at number 2. They club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking. Middle option? Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't that. It wasn't...
Uh-huh.
We didn't hit him, okay?
Okay, Fat Angus.
That's it. That's the weak one.
Thank you.
You flushed him out.
Yep.
Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Oh my, threatening a police officer, eh?
Firearm, a Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Turn to Angus, or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason? Turn to Theo. What happens if I keep talking? Are you gonna kill me too? In this bar for nothing? Look at Kim first. I feel like I should maybe look at Kim first for some clarification, but yet again, I could turn to Angus. Yeah, no, we should turn to Angus. We gotta make him feel guilty. He's like the weakest one here.
We didn't kill him.
Huh?
We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him?
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Ah!
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Wow.
Now it's all pointless. Because of you.
Wow.
You wasted my time. I told you, Titus.
Wow.
I told you just give her up.
Wow.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine.
Wow.
I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours.
Yeah.
Questions?
Whisper, Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death.
Uh-huh.
What was it?
Yeah, Kim's great.
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
Really?
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth, he tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
Why?
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Really?
Girls plural. There's another girl.
Another?
2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Take note of this.
Yeah.
They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed
I'm
really
straight.
out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared.
So
I knew someone had died.
So how did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Oh.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there.
Yeah.
He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead.
Okay.
There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
So it was an assassination from afar.
He means they'd been fucking.
Oh.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse.
Oh. That would explain the new window. And only up there compared to our room that still has a broken one. I mean, I guess the smaller window was easier to replace, but yeah. 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 Sorry, made you guys fight?
Me too.
Let's see. Who's Tibbs? The eighth Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Ah. Okay, so that's how you're able to get it so conveniently.
Tibbs. That's short for...
Short for Tiberius?
Yeah. Good man.
Tiberius?
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
A lot of XP. That's a good old 15 right there. So you didn't kill him, he was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are...
Because the girls asked us to.
Girls plural?
Did she kill...
Cop, I have no... Classier came. It looked like she'd redosed after some... I've done...
Good enough.
You don't get...
That's okay.
We went upstairs.
He means they'd been...
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse.
Okay.
We hanged.
Hey. Wait. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't already selected, but yeah, so if Claudia didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world. Where she came from.
Those people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So, who didn't kill the merc then? Any leads?
Me too.
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even select that.
Not yet. Just some ideas.
Okay.
She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Claudia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Okay. And you had the idea about his past too.
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it.
Oh.
They got guns. Training.
Okay.
Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
So whose idea was it to hang him anyways? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
So earlier you said the girls asked for your help. Was this the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
So it was her, isn't it? The missing 8th Hardy. That's the other girl?
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. Okay. You don't know her, anyway.
Yeah, I could be like, you know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus. Understood. Can you tell me anything about her name, her current location? It's okay to have a Hardy girl.
We're Hardy boys.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Can you give me the info at least of the girl?
Nope.
Hardy.
You're not getting to her. It's Claudia you want to talk to.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, thanks for the talk, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that.
Yeah.
Hey, cop. Before you go.
Yeah?
Claudia, came to Martinez to hide.
Really?
Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go.
Okay.
The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Okay. Well, time to get back to sleuthing.
Hey, was there something you
I
needed?
I need this in karaoke.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it.
Okay, then why don't you... Okay, why do you even have a PA system if no one uses it?
It's for the... It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in the 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
Yes. I like how one option's like, yeah, I'm a real client, I've paid my bills, I might have the right to use the karaoke machine, and the other one was like, okay, fuck me then, just fuck me. Let's just go, yeah, hey man, I paid my bills.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
Oh, joke's on you, I got a tape right here.
He's lying, but whatever. You don't really need his lame tracks.
Yeah, no, I don't need your lame tracks. I got my own track.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Exactly.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you.
Yay.
Karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
Alright, well, I'm not paying for this place anymore. I already have another place to live. Goodbye. Now we can finally do karaoke chat.
The stage is all set up for your performance.
Yeah.
Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke
Hey,
carousel.
look, Kim, I'm gonna sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Put your lips against the microphone, test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
I don't think you hold the mic. There's a reason why there's a stand. You look around the room first.
There are some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise.
Well,
Not super lively.
Hold on, I need to increase my drama. Yep. This one drama with this vest. Let's see. +2 drama with the tie. Yes. With the jacket. Yep. We getting that drama up with the clothing. Oh, I can only sell this for 6? Yet again, I did actually buy this for 3, Royale. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie?
Yeah.
Is he dangerous?
Yes, I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed.
Yeah, I
The
will now
stage is what you
sing.
feel a little.
So, are you ready for your thing?
I'm
now?
high.
Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
We shall sing.
The air is
Yeah.
thick with anticipation. The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in San.
Oh, wow. Actual lyrics.
Though it once was larger, how the real may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
You know, listening to the voice makes me realize this is the same voice we listened to when we were asleep. Oh, wow, it's our voice. Alright, there's all the lyrics. Hey.
Not bad.
Yes, not bad at all.
Thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to go back to work now. Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. Thank you, I don't need a big crowd, I just need my friends.
Okay, yes, I'm going to unplug the microphone, so you can get off the stage now.
Alright. Well, that was nice. Okay, now I gotta confront Classio with the Hardy story. God, I can't imagine him with his raspy voice singing Dame Dame. It would be so subtle. God. Like, it would be like, Dame Dame, Dame. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not singing that. Nope. Nope. Dame, Dame. Okay, never mind. Hey, so, yeah. Lies, right? You're trying to hide?
It's always good to see you.
Oh, yeah, now you're being friendly, eh?
Something in her demeanor has changed.
Yeah.
She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
You look surprised. Were you expecting this?
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. Is it? Something is off here. Shush, I can't hear what she's saying. Let the mist speak. She's tall and thin and tired. A twig trying so hard not to break.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me.
Okay.
Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
That's not a good enough reason. Cool, I'm satisfied with the explanation. It's not good enough.
You're right. There's more.
There is. Wow.
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, golden grey in the noonlight.
What lies beyond it?
The Pearl, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje.
So, is this why...
The old world.
Is this why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral return? What the RCM involvement with the Moralisans gotta do with this? The RCM isn't really a lapdog for the Moralian, you don't have to worry. Let's go with the first one.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? This isn't Oronese lit. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
Okay, so... You said you studied Ordinance Lit. What is this fugitive stuff?
I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at.
Okay.
Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it. After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene.
Alright. So what do you do with these people that are after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's-Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou-Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Laws cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me.
Oh. I'm sure where there are people who have done much worse than that. You're right, this is bad. You've destroyed what people have built. There goes the last shit you got yourself into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting... A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
So what happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
What exactly happened?
Okay.
You know?
He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me.
Oh.
I was on my back, looking at him.
Okay.
I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass.
Ah.
I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Shit. Okay, I don't think we need any more details than that. Yeah, your should you point out the cigarette? Yeah, your cigarette.
Oh.
Yeah, so, Okay, I doubt she's making that up with the amount of details she's added. Yeah, sorry that happened to you.
So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen?
Mm-hmm.
It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than usual.
Titus said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room.
Okay,
into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Before we continue, who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought the Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Okay, then.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Okay, and what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom.
Oh.
I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
And what did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
Where is this Ruby?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
Dang. I'm gonna have to ask Titus to give us the location.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Yep, going back to the Hardy Boys now.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
When it happened, did you just hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Okay, did you kill Lele?
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around.
Okay, because, so
hand.
yeah. Downstairs, people have this crazy idea that you killed him. It's okay if you did in self-defense. He must have had a weapon nearby. Did you see that? It's okay if you did in self-defense.
I did not kill him to defend myself from rape.
Okay.
I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
True, sire. 'Tis true.
Yeah. Okay, I guess might as well conclude
Like
that.
what?
For the people after you have killed him.
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way, it's something to consider. I mean, maybe it did, probably it didn't. Something to consider.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant.
And
There's one thing I know, is
Wait.
that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Oh. You were high when you mentioned you were calling them.
Which is an indicator of truth, idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you wouldn't have believed us, but you're not.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud, thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
Wrap this up with the window.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Okay, I think we're done here.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or...
Oh, I do have my drama up. Oh, this is actually pretty good. In God's name, wake up.
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. If you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Just one, and we will gladly change our minds.
Just in proposition, could the lure explicitness conceal something less sensational, right? But more illegal? I got nothing. You're right. Wise counsel is silly me implies he lied.
Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your malcontent?
Okay, now the game is breaking the fourth wall.
Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. This is making you look like an amateur. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further.
Okay, let's go.
The same small, heavy door. No lock.
Might as well investigate the window again.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from a vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass shimmers as if taunting you with its secrets.
Tell me, Kim, what are we looking at now?
I'm not exactly sure either, to be honest.
Yeah.
My imagination has a way of failing me. It's a weakness.
Well, sadly, we cannot reconstruct the scene. Don't know if we really want to. Would we also be reconstructing the sex scene? Nah. I think we would just be reconstructing like when the bullet hit the window and shattered, and then just do what it is useless. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the Hardy Boys. See if we can get the address of this Ruby.
It's you again. What is it?
Yeah, he like slowly just says less and less every single time now. First he called us clowns, then kept calling us clowns, then he stopped, and then now he says that. Okay, so we talked to Kisa, now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Because she's your leader.
You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with it, or fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off!
My level with you, she's the next link to the chain that leads me to at least kill her. I've seen her in a London-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whisper her name into my ear. Look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin it on her. I suspected she killed the victim, that's why. And she's a suspect to another case I'm investigating, a drug smuggling. Yeah, I'm at level with you. She's the next link in the chain.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Uh-huh.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Found an oh yeah, we did find an antique rifle actually. Oh man, I forgot about that. That technically could be the murder weapon actually. Saw the winch outside. Hold on. I want to increase my logic a bit more with my clothing. Also, stop wearing this jacket right now since I just need it for karaoke. Okay. I think also I had something that like give me -1 logic. Yep, these glasses. Alright. Also, I was getting a detective hat actually. Right? Wasn't I? I don't see it. Oh right, no, we're wearing it right now. What am I saying? The fedora. Drama, one drama. Okay. +1 logic with the coat. -1 and... Man. Okay. Let's go with that shirt, +1 logic. Ooh, with these glasses, give us a +1 logic. And this hat gives us +2 logic, actually. Okay. And yeah. I say this looks pretty good. Yep. I think I'm ready.
It's you again.
Yes, it is
What
me.
is it?
I am more smart now. I look smart. I feel smart. Look at my logic now. Look how much it went up after just changing my outfit. And I tell you, more video games don't tend to do this anymore. Like, only video game I can think of right now that has like a thing where it's like wearing certain outfits change certain outcomes, like it's Fallout New Vegas. Nowadays it's just cosmetics.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex.
Yeah.
The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans,
So
bullet
why are you
trajectories,
sure?
webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
So why are you sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
Didn't she go to the toilet?
No.
She doesn't shit.
That's a lie.
Okay. You know that's not the case. The whole 45 minute window, she was with you the entire time?
All right. She took a fucking
Ha,
leak.
knew it.
Okay?
Yeah?
For one moment. Maybe went out too.
Yeah?
She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
Yeah, she probably was busy that night.
Could this complex operation be the one Joyce asked you to look into? Probably, though they'll never open up about it. You'll have to keep investigating.
Just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he's suspected her too. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Okay, you do agree the shots came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper.
Ruby could have
It was
got
close up.
Ruby could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
Okay, maybe there's more. How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
What about that blue door?
Been thinking of getting wilding in rats. That is on my ass, boss.
Oh.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
There's a locked room in the kitchen. Yeah, another in the roof. Ever been through those? Exactly.
No, but that
Called
doesn't
it.
prove anything.
Huh?
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if those two doors are connected,
Yeah.
Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes.
That is
How about
very
that?
true.
Yes.
Yeah?
She could have.
Explain why
This
we
is
heard.
one
That would explain.
long shot.
Yeah, well, yeah, that actually does make sense if you think about it. She literally could have said, I need to go to the bathroom. No one was looking. She went to the kitchen, went upstairs from the doors we have not been able to access this entire game, and then, boom, shot him straight from the roof through the window. And while she was busy in shock, and also the fact that the body wasn't on top of her during the intercourse, yes, she just went back downstairs and be like, okay, I'm back from the restroom, hi, you know? that could have happened. A skilled Sambo artist should have climbed the outer wall like a spider. Have you noticed the wrench out back on the outer wall of the whirling?
All right, I'll play along. Those two doors of yours, the winch connects them with some kind of dumb waiter.
What wench? Where's the wench?
On the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I've seen the winch.
Fuck off, man.
Nice, Eugene. You make a good lieutenant. Alright, a skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like a spider.
Garbage. It wasn't a Sambo artist called. I've been doing this for 10 years. Let me give you a lesson. Boys.
It's never a Sambo fighter, and it's never a bullet-bending sniper.
Or ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry, we've got better than that.
Okay. Have we firmly established that Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly?
Yes.
Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
I have a broken rifle in my hand.
Phase 2.
Murder weapon, yes.
Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself. But what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately
that is true.
yours. But
Guys, anyone could ever get a gun around here? Anyone? That is true. Just the local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. No, it wasn't her. I can tell you that. Showed the unique rifle. There are weapons just like this lying around in Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden in there.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why is that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
I mean, guys, Revachol. I mean, I've literally just proved how anyone can get a gun around here.
Look, fucko. Ruby and I are pretty tight. She would have showed me the gun if she had one. She knows I love guns.
Well, maybe you guys were too tight.
Yeah, everyone knows Glenn loves guns.
I don't know, Glenny. Ruby's a little secretive, isn't she? Wasn't like she told you every little thing.
Ah, thank you, Sankey. Thank
Look
you.
who's finally speaking.
Look at that.
Letty's been uncharacteristically quiet since you started theories.
Wow.
Maybe he has something to gain from implicating her.
Come on, guys. She's one of you. Of course she's carrying. You all are. Cleisha and Ruby takes care of things. You don't do that without a gun in Revachol. So you like to wave your guns in people's faces doesn't mean she does too? Let's do that.
She organizes things. She doesn't whack people. That's not the kind of person she is. She's a talker.
A talker?
Easy now, Glenn. What he's trying to say is, people who don't have guns don't shoot people. You need a gun for that. You can't prove she has one.
You don't need to prove anything. Doubt is enough for now. And Titus must have some.
The local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman, and maybe it was her.
You lost your gun?
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
Ah. They lose it before the murder. Did I lose it before the murder? I mean, I'm just trying to think about the timeline of events. Like, yeah, like we were drunk. We came. Actually, yeah. No, we came out here after the call was made. We got drunk, crashed our car, made a fool of ourselves, sold the gun for more money. Did I lose it before the murder? No, I lost it after the murder. No. It was after.
Of course not. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Yeah, I got my gun right here. Why am I still worrying about it? I didn't say I had proof. She just had a murder weapon. That's just all we... just what we need to find her.
I don't knock up. Why don't you find your lost gun
God
first?
damn it. I do.
Hey, lost gun right here.
Yeah.
Lost and found.
Easy now.
Yeah, you're right.
This isn't comedy hour.
I'll pull out my gun right now, huh?
Titus, we're not
So
seriously
you.
considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3.
Yeah.
Motive. The last component.
Okay, it's not like she killed him. It's why did she organize the cover-up? Or maybe it was a part of the leadership challenge against you, Titus. We go with this one. First one?
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
So she could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay then. Eugene. Let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think.
Yeah.
You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him.
Let's go with the smartest one in the room. Would you prefer to go on trial with your friend as part of the Lince mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
Ooh.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Oof.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Ooh.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
I see. Maybe it was part of the leadership challenge against you, Titus.
There's no fucking leadership challenge.
No?
Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, cop, you put your head in your ass.
Man, now he's just throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
Alright, Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
Yeah?
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though.
Okay.
She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon. when you first
Oh,
arrived.
okay.
I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Okay, what was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me? Personally? Or me as in the RCM?
No, you.
Oh,
as in the cop with
me.
the sideburns and the disco clothes.
So personal. Okay. No wonder she's afraid. I have to come to declare the ending of the human experiment. She probably knew me from my singing days. I'm sorry, God. Why does everything flee at my sight of my shadow? I have no idea why she's scared. I'm just a normal cop with irregular thoughts in his head.
Sure. Normal.
Yes, my thoughts talk to me and argue with me all the time.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Okay, what else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
I do this for the point. Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
Damn, that must be good.
And then when they're all empty, just move onto the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Is this true, Kim? My can opener?
You are insistent.
Anything else?
Yeah, there was something else.
Okay.
She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus. This called Pete. But she was too scared.
Do you have any clues where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Okay.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
Yeah. Who is doing? Yeah, who
Lizzie
is?
needed some air.
The gardener. But she went to tell Evart.
You're a smart cop.
Yeah.
But you're a stupid person.
Okay.
No one goes to tell Everard anything. If he has to know, he has to know fast.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There's some shit houses there. A cinder block town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Okay. That's pretty much it.
It'll have to.
He puts his hand out. Let's shake. Yeah, let's shake on it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Nice. And thus ends our business with the Hardy Boys. So yeah, time to go find the other Hardy girl. Yeah, let me ask Kim.
Smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church was actually my life, my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rock that shit. Told you I'd rock that shit.
It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again.
Aw.
Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, that's great. Okay, goodbye. I'm not paying for my bill. I'm not living here anymore. I've moved on.
The man ponders his cooking utensils. He looks up at you, shrugging his
Okay. Man, this door.
You see a heavy... The door does not budge.
This door. I tell you, sooner or later, we're gonna get it busted open. I swear. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, 8 hours. Okay.